Hello guys, welcome to PHYSCHOLOGICAL. This is a channel we talk about businesses. We give you tips and insights on how to run, start and manage your business. We also talk about daily happenings in life. We give you advice in terms of how to relate with others, how to live your life. We also talk about courses. In short, we talk about almost everything. And today we're going to be continuing on the series of stress. And we are going to be talking about types of stress, because when someone is stressed out, there are many different types of stress. And in another video, we did about 5 causes of stress, but today we're going to be dealing about the 4 types of stress. Number 1 is emotional stress. When we're talking about emotional stress, we're talking about stress that comes from within, stress that is resonating from within us. And you find that some of these stresses are things like fears, resentment, when you hate something, things like grief, when you have lost someone, it can cause stress. Things like information overload, where you're given a lot of information at a go, or maybe you're not even given enough information about something, you can feel stressed out. And this sometimes when we're talking about emotional stress, this is when you start feeling like you're not yourself. And you see, mostly deals with your emotions, how you feel, and they affect if you're going to feel sad, you're going to feel remorseful, you're going to feel grief, sorrowful. So that is more on emotional stress. And then another type of stress is psychosocial stress. And when you're talking about psychosocial stress, it mostly revolves with how you relate with other people. That is how you relate with your friends. Stress that can be brought about by how you're relating with people in the society. And you find that things like lack of social support, when you're going through something and people do not support you, it can be stressful. When you're in a marriage and it's proving to be difficult, it can be a source of stress. When talking about loss of employment, things like when you lose your savings, isolations, lack of adequate resources for things that you need in life. When you're talking about mostly relationship, they can be a source of stress. And then another type of stress is psychospiritual. This is where you have a crisis of value, so you feel like maybe you're not doing the right way. That is why now we're talking about the higher power that you feel rules above you. When you're having a spiritual stress, this is where now you feel like you're losing your purpose and meaning in life, and maybe you're going through something, or maybe most people say they call it temptations. Maybe you're going through a temptation and you feel like it's a crisis in life where your spiritual life is being tested. And then another type of stress is physical stress. And when you're talking about physical stress, we're talking about the body. These are types of stresses that can be caused maybe by injury. When you're maybe going through labor pains, that is a source of stress. When you're going through fatigue, maybe when you're going through hormonal imbalance, things like that. When you're going through an allergy. So you find that when it comes to physical stress, this is the stress that is affecting the body. And all these types of stress, they affect us in very different ways. So it is good to identify different types of stress. And we have said that there are 4 of them. We have the emotional stress. And when talking about emotional stress, it's the same as psychological stress. We also have psychosocial, that is how we relate with people. We have psychospiritual, that is where we are talking about the crisis of values. And then we have physical stress, that is now more on the body. I hope you have learned a thing or two. If you have learned something, leave in the comment section and I'll be sure to read it out. Make sure at the end of this video you like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit on the notification button so that every time I upload a new video, you can be notified. And if you're interested in learning more about psychology, everything relating with how to relate with people, enroll at PHYSCHOLOGICAL College. Visit their website at www.physchologicaluniversity.com or call them at 0703 313 722 or send them an email at info@physchologicaluniversity.com. Until next time, goodbye.